Why are you asking me all of these questions? Am I up for murder? Have you ever had a client feel completely overwhelmed when you started interviewing them and asking them about their needs? I am a sales coach and have done a lot of sales training for teams for the last 7 years. And one of the things that a lot of the sales teams used to say to me is that most of the clients get really overwhelmed when they start asking them questions, and they get even more overwhelmed when they start taking out a notebook and a pen. So, what do you do if you really need to do a needs analysis of your clients? And if you need to make sure that you're actually capturing what they're saying so that you can include that in your suggestions and your potential proposal going forward. I recently wrote an article about it, and I'll list the article below the video. But I thought that you might want to hear it from me firsthand. So what you do is you actually pre-brief the questions. So if it's your very first meeting with a client, say to them, "It's so lovely to meet you. In order for me to really service you in the best possible way, I wanted to hear if it's okay for me to first start asking you a few questions. I've done a bit of research on your website and I have a few points to cover. So I've made a list, and just so that I can remain really professional and refer back to your thoughts, is it okay if I make notes in this meeting?" And I can guarantee you that the client will say yes and think that you're utterly professional. What you tend to find is the people that tend to make a lot of notes, yes, are reporters, lawyers, and doctors. And they'll always be able to quote you and refer back to your last illness that you had or what you said in your previous consultation with them. Be a professional. Take a notebook along and even make notes in your online meetings and put it into your CRM system. If you don't have a sophisticated system, it's okay. Even if you capture those notes on an Excel sheet and save it in the cloud, you'll be able to access those notes and know what your last conversation was about. How many times have you left a meeting and forgotten everything that you've promised the client? It's just going to take one time for you to make a promise to a client and not follow through with it that will lose you all the trust and credibility that it took you such a long period to build. So make notes and pre-brief the client. If you're going to ask them questions, ask them open-ended questions. So open-ended questions starts with the who, what, where, when, why, and what. Those are the kind of questions that journalists use themselves, and it's going to allow the client to open up and speak to you and make as many notes as you can and refer back to their own words and what they've said to you. I hope that this is going to help you to not come across as the Spanish Inquisition in your next client meeting and to be taken seriously and seen as a true professional as you are. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you can get notifications the next time a video goes out. Bye for now. I'm Jurka van Dam, your sales consultant, sales coach, and sales trainer.